Eintracht Frankfurt's Florida Cup adventure begins at the Al Lang Stadium in St. Petersburg, Florida. They're up against Sao Paulo, one of Brazil's most famous clubs. Plenty of excitement ahead of an intriguing clash. Frankfurt are 6th in the Bundesliga, ahead of the second half of the season. 4 points off the Champions League spots. There is Thiago Volpi. Oh, and that's a loose touch by Bruno Perez, and it's a penalty. J.Tro Willems, the man brought down, and it's Bruno Perez who made 2 mistakes here, a poor touch and then a silly lunge. So Ante Rebic to try and put Frankfurt in front, and he does. An emphatic spot kick from a man who played in the World Cup final for Croatia. 5 Bundesliga goals to his name this season. He went for power, and it proved to be the correct decision. Forward towards Da Costa. It's a loose first touch, and the ball cheaply given away. Here is Ronaldo, looking long. Oh, Kevin Trapp's made a bit of a mess of that. It's Bruno Perez who will go for goal, and the effort sails wide. Perez trying to make up for giving away the penalty earlier. It was a worthy effort. Adi Hütter, the Frankfurt coach, wants to use the Florida Cup to improve tactics and technique. Frankfurt applying pressure, looking for a second goal. Here is J.Tro Willems. Kostic on the move. It's Filip Kostic in towards Hergota, and now Da Costa and De Guzman. That's a smart save by Thiago Volpi. The Dutchman denied. Da Costa did really well to keep the move alive. Space here for Everton. And now Ronaldo. Room to wind up the cross, and that's exactly what he does. And it's over the top from Elinho. This was a fine move by Sao Paulo. Dangerous delivery. Elinho over the top. Sao Paulo have got stronger as the half has worn on. Here is Everton. That's a really clever ball. And Ronaldo's cross is just too strong for Hudson at the far post. Frankfurt were opened up here. Just too much on the cross. 1-0 Frankfurt at half-time, but work ahead for Hütter's side as they make wholesale changes, including the introduction of Sebastian Rode, who's returned to the club from Dortmund. That'll come for Tawata. It's Taleb Tawata and Allaire! Well, the Frenchman is so good at volleying the ball. We've seen that time and time again in the Bundesliga. He's scored 9 Bundesliga goals this season already. Superb cross from Tawata, just squeezed wide. Sao Paulo finished 5th in Brazil's Serie A last season. And space here for Lisiero, and he has options left and right. Diego Sousa, and it's going to come for Nene! 1-1. A beautifully crafted equaliser, and the captain makes his mark. The veterans combined here, 33-year-old Diego Sousa finding 37-year-old Nene, and the former Paris Saint-Germain player took this so well. We have a game on our hands. It's been excellent so far. That's a great header from Sebastian Allaire, and here is Luka Jovic. It's a determined run by Jovic, and he's still going. Oh, and it's gone in. It's an own goal. The final touch from Igor Vinicius, the young defender, but it was down to a determined run from Luka Jovic. Goalkeeper Gian made a bit of a mess of it, and the ball squirmed in off the 21-year-old Igor Vinicius. Here is Fallet under pressure. And Carlos Salcedo. That's a wayward pass. This is Everton Felipe. Diego Sousa and Everton Felipe. Really sharp save by Frederick Renaud. This was a superb 1-2. That's neatly done. And Sao Paulo have options here. Everton Felipe. Well, that's a cheeky effort. He was just looking for that far corner. Wasn't far away. Deep into stoppage time at the end of an entertaining game. Here is Tawata and Jovic. Well, he's deserved a goal for his second half performance. It wasn't far away. A winning start for Frankfurt in the Florida Cup. They've beaten Sao Paulo by 2-1.